Hello everyone, this is Eric at RC Monster Garage. Look what we got here today. It's a huge box. This is the Draco airplane, and this guy on the box, Mike Petty, he actually designed and built a real airplane from scrap. It was a different airplane and he created this amazing machine with it. And then let's go around here real quick to the box, show you like how big this box is. So this box is huge, and this is the Draco airplane. So what we're gonna do right now, this is the plug and play, so it's not a bind and fly. So you do need to put inside your own electronics. So in the receiver and transmitter, it's already have the servos. So I'm gonna start building it right now, like putting it out together, show you how it's boxed, show what to be careful when you open it. It's supposed to be a pretty simple build, but let's see how it's gonna go. Let's start. Let me jump around the other side of the airplane and we're gonna go from there. Now hopefully everything will go good. And this airplane is very big. It's 2-meter wingspan, so it's about 6 feet or so. It's pretty big. Actually, it's more than 6 feet wingspan. Let's see what there is inside. I know those you have to glue the front, so let's see how it's gonna go right now. Let's start. So to open this box, it's a huge box. You have to have a big table for this. Yeah, it's one of those annoying boxes that it's very hard to pull out. Well, I'm gonna try to push it from the other side. This is ridiculous hard to take out. You probably should cut the box. I really don't want to cut the box because I'm gonna keep it, but it's so tight in. Be careful not to break it. You know the video they're showing that they're just popping this thing out? Absolutely not. This is like, I just pushed it, probably like 200 pounds push just to try to pop it out, so please be careful when you're taking it out. Yeah, this is literally don't want to come out. Okay, I'm gonna pause the video and take it gently. If not, it's just gonna break. It's pretty hard to do that without doing this. Okay, so it was very hard to actually take this out of that. You know, you have to be super careful. Now, it's not marking on it up and down as much as I could see. You need to have an X-Acto blade and you need to cut it. Please be super gentle with it because they packed it really well, but at the same time they did not mark for you what is up, what is down, and what part should be, and it's kind of too bad. Okay, let's remove this, and wow, look at this inside. This is just crazy beautiful. Look at this. Okay, so let's start taking the parts out. Now usually what they do, they actually tape, they tape those pieces in. I think 90% of people breaking those airplanes before flight is taking it out of the box. There's extra support inside because there's a lot of parts. No wonder those airplanes are so expensive. It's probably take them hours and hours just to open them up. Now, this airplane, to people that don't know, is $650. This is, I think, for propeller airplane in this size. I think this is one of the most expensive one that there is. They even did plywood support to the box. This is first time ever that I see plywood support for the box. I don't think that those are going into the airplane anywhere because they are actually glued in. This is very interesting for me. Okay, now there is here like the wheel covers. Those are tied on in. You have to cut the tie down, okay? Don't try to pull those, you're gonna break it. And okay, it's tied down in a really stupid way. It's tied down all the way in, right there. It's tied out right there. So this will be kind of a problem. I'm gonna see if I can pull everything else and then go to this again. But this is kind of, it's good safety feature, but it's kind of stuck over there. There is a user manual, of course, and there is another wing. Those wings are pretty heavy. Actually, they're very heavy. Then we got here more support and more support. So far, I haven't seen an elevator here yet. Okay, now here's the tricky part. I don't think I can, yeah, you cannot take the body before you actually cut those wheels. Okay, there's one. Now I can already see through the box. I can see that there is more stuff in the other side of the box. So this box is double-sided. Now look at this. Those are king shock for the landing gear. This is better than any RC cars that you can buy. Look at this. This is actually pretty cool. It's pretty heavy. This part probably heavier than entire regular small model airplanes. And then let's see. Whoa. Let's see how many places this has got stuck on. Okay, we have our fuselage. It's pretty nice and big, but we're gonna take it, the rest of it out in a second. I'm piling everything over here. Hopefully nothing will break. Now, everything here is kind of empty, but there is the tricky part. After you open one side, there's another side of this box, and this is pretty annoying. Because a lot of people probably gonna call Horizon and tell them that they cannot find their rest of the parts because the rest of the parts are over here. And then what we got here, a big ninja star, okay? Very beautiful propeller with very bad execution of the paint. Look at all those drips of paints on the back. It's kind of smear everywhere. Quality control, absolutely not. It looked like someone put it on the floor and spray it with a spray can and put it in the box. This runs everywhere. Look at this. There's runs here everywhere. If I would give a job like this to a customer, I will never hear the end of it. And it's actually happened to me. So look at this, $600 airplane. The propeller is absolutely horrible. Let's see what else. We got here all the small hardware, the tail wheel. There is some covers, those are steps. There is a rear window over here. And then we have those big wheels. Look at those big wheels. Those big wheels made out of foam, okay? Those foam wheels are really cool, but they're Dubro. There's a company called Dubro, and I'm gonna put link on the bottom, making the same wheels with air inside, actually made out of rubber. It will be a little bit heavier, but it will be much softer for you guys for the airplane itself. So I highly recommend to actually get the other wheels. And then I want to show something here into the camera. Let's see if it's possible to see. This wheel here is curved in a milling machine. So they did not liquid this thing into like a mold and pop it up. Actually, it saved layers here. It means that it was turning and a machine gone and curved it out. I don't see any other way to do that. You can see actually the marking of how they did it. It's pretty funny. There's two of those. They're pretty big. Then we got here a spinner that's actually eating. Again, the spinner is a plastic spinner. They paint it with the aluminum color, and it's actually filthy inside with the extra paint. I don't like, again, when company do that. Now, those are your front struts. those front struts actually need to be glued into the wing. So what we're going to do right now, second video, we're going to build it. I will need to glue those, so please pay attention to what I do. You need a foam safe CA for this. And then you have, this is the carbon fiber rod for the wings. It's very strong, it's impossible to break. I always try to break them. If I succeed to break it, it should not be on the airplane. Then, and this is a big part. This is your elevator, okay? The stabilizer. It's actually pretty cool. Everything is in the bag. Now, this was the quick unboxing. Can you put the camera on the pile here? I just want to show you. I just pile everything one on top of the other real quick to clear the table. But this is double-sided box that you're gonna have to deal with, and make sure every corner, every crevices here are empty. Make sure that you took everything out, because if you have the smallest part over here left inside, you're not going to be able to figure out what to do with your airplane. Please jump to the next video. The next video we're going to start doing assembly. Right. I'm going to need to clean the table, move some of the stuff, and start building the Draco, and then we're going to go and fly it. I am putting a different remote system. I'm not going to use the Spektrum because I need something with longer range and a little bit better than Spektrum. So I'm going to use a different one. I use a different German company called Grapner. And usually I use Futaba, but all of them are good. I'm just trying to actually put something that have a receiver 100% longer range than the Spektrum. Let's jump to the next video. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and share. And if you need actually flying lesson and you are in the Los Angeles area, talk to me. I'm one of probably the best instructor you're ever gonna meet. I'm gonna make sure that you're gonna learn how to fly, take off, land, and then whenever you're gonna get your own airplane, you're never gonna crash them, and this will save you a lot of money. Okay, see you in my next video, how to put together. Bye.